Okay guys, welcome back with your boy Gannon 2K12. Once again, just back from work, 10-hour shift. The days just fly away. Okay, we're gonna launch straight in here with the amateur arcade tournament. Our boy Dustin Johnson again. Just waiting for it to load up.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Located in Atlanta, Georgia, the East Lake Golf Club is the home course to legendary golfer Bobby Jones. It's the oldest course in the city of Atlanta. This is Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, and we'll be calling all the action out on the course today. Frank, what is the layout like here at East Lake?
Tremendous old-style layout, Rich, sort of very much up and down. And remember, this area was stricken by poverty years, one of the most pristine golf courses in the world. It's a traditional golf course, Rich, straight-up design, everything's in front of you. And normally it's a par 72 for the members, but by reducing 5 and 10, they become like whopping par 4s for even the best in the game. Par 3s, too. Excellent test here at East Lake.
I'll take the birdie.
Settles in over the putt. Has the putt, and now at -1. Already teed up here at the second.
A little bit downhill, Rich. Once again, check for that flag. The front flags are always difficult because chances are you're going to have a downhill putt. When that flag's on the left side of the green, though, beware of that bunker. It's a devilish bunker shot coming downhill away from the flag.
That's a good shot.
Nice play right there. That's in pretty close. And this would be nice. 2 straight birdies.
That's going in. That's dropping.
That drops for another birdie.
Birdie.
2 in a row to start the round. Now to the third hole, and Frank, again, it is relatively short.
But well bunkered off the tee, Rich, so a decision to be made here. 2 bunkers down the left side. The one on the right doesn't really come into play, but it's a good line to hit it over the left-hand edge of that right bunker.
Good swing.
Headed for the bunker.
Oh, that's gone straight into the bunker. Oh, lordy.
A bit unfortunate in the bunker, Frank.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what his bunker plays like.
Great professionals, Frank. They don't fear the green side bunker shot, do they?
No, because you can be as aggressive or as conservative as you want. You actually have far more options. And you don't have to hit the ball first.
All right.
Birdie try up next.
We're going to take another birdie.
Frank, this would jumpstart the round. A 3rd straight birdie.
Some good playing.
Well done. Another birdie, and now 3 under par. 4th hole now, 440
3
yards.
under through 3. Once again, aiming for about 20 under. And this is definitely another drivable par 4. Oh, it's just not going to get there.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Oh, that looks like it's in. That looks like it's in. And it's in.
Yes, he's holding.
Unbelievable. From that distance.
Oh, now on the par 4 second shot.
And now the 5th hole, a challenging par 4 here. It is 520 yards long. And Frank, it rewards precision off the tee.
This is one of the narrowest fairways on the golf course, Rich. Not only that, your tee shot's blind, so you're not going to know where that ball finishes up.
Let me know what you think.
Fairway also tilts right to left, so you're going to have to hit that tee shot down the right side.
A few comments.
I've seen some long tee shots, but it's the advantage to tee that ball up. Get it up there quickly, get the wind behind you. It's amazing how far you can hit it.
Oh, that could be in. That could be in. Go in. Go in.
That's how the best in the world play it, Frank. Well, a little lucky there.
Back-to-back birdies on back-to-back.
This 209-yard par 3 is really an intimidator, especially with a prevailing wind pushing the ball toward the water right of the green. The only bailout is a bunker on the left, which provides another terrifying shot. Let's face it, the most challenging hole location is front right, but back left, and that bunker also very tough. Just an incredible shot. That is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played.
Oh, that was poor. That was
Wow,
very poor.
he got robbed.
I'm going to par that.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Just a tap in to finish the hole. Did the job right there. Par 4 7, slight dog leg to the left, 434
I would not
yards.
be kissing any mother-in-law.
Really like the look of that golf swing. That has it all.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it.
Okay.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. If the conditions are right, a player can take it deep here in the red figures. Zach Johnson, and he's not one of the longest hitters, but he is about as good with a wedge in his hand as anyone on tour. Zach Johnson back in 2007 shot, how's this? 10 under 60 in the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola.
We're going straight on here.
That was a good-looking putt, just not falling right now.
Sadly, he's going to be disappointed.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. This par 4 is a dogleg left with bunkers and trees on that left side of the fairway, so that should deter players from cutting the corner. Although often thought of as a birdie hole, this 8th has a relatively small, firm green surrounded by a deep bunker in front, thick rough on all sides. Birdies might not be as plentiful as people think. Well, this one should be safely on deck here.
Okay.
Drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
Oh, come on.
That was just a lousy putt right there. No other way to say it.
Hello? Yeah, I'm home. Yeah, I got the smokes. No, I'm sorry. Sorry, baby. Not much. Not much. How are you? No, not yet. Yeah, I will. Of course I will. Yeah, I was checking the air and the tires in the garage. I was checking the air in the car tires in the garage. You gonna smoke break? No. Come back to clean. Oh shit, really? What time is it? Oh shit, yeah, it's 5 to 11, fuck. Okay. Happy days, can't wait. Sorry? I'm sorry. Sorry. How's Cassandra getting on? She looks wrecked. Okay. I miss you. Okay, baby. Love you too. See you in a bit. Bye. Okay, sorry guys.
Well, how about that? That's a 4th birdie on the day. Now to the longest hole on the course and the first par 5. It's the 600-yard 9th hole.
Go. Good. It's good.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. Getting set for another approach. Our featured golfer really looks dialed in at this point.
Yeah, right now this is a great feeling to have as a golfer. Your swing's good, the timing, it's almost like it's just completely natural.
Right,
you don't have to think. The swing is exactly where you want it to be. So really you're just looking at the flag in front of you.
Shooting par 5 here, so this is where you go.
Always like to get the double figures under par. 10 under already.
Oh, they're sharp.
Just a superb performance on the front side. He's hoping to keep it going here on the back 9, Frank.
The game is so much easier when you're swinging well, putts are going in. Really, you've just got to keep out of your own way.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Great line. What a great shot. He has really hit it a long way. Trying to zero in now on this approach shot here at the par 4 10th. That should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Early part of this second 9 with a good approach shot. Now, pretty good chance for birdie. He'll have 17 feet on this putt.
So another 29. There should go.
That's birdie, and that's just another example of how everything seems to be clicking today, especially on the greens.
Yeah, good green reading too. You've got to take your hat off to that. The line has been perfect, and the pace has matched it.
Flagstick 125 yards away.
I'm going to max out the 160 here. All right.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Just misses.
Sit.
Oh, just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Could use this. A putt for par. He'll take par and move on.
Okay.
12th hole doesn't look very long on the card, just 391 yards to par 4, but it requires some accuracy off the tee, and there is that bunker on the right, and then the bunker short of the green, so a player will have to be precise, and if you can get it in the right spot off the tee, then you have a chance to go with this flag.
Leave it at 302. I'm on front and backspin the right down this way.
And as he strides up here to the 12th green, having hit it in regulation, he knows now that his work is by no means done. A long putt coming up.
This is going to be a long swinger. And this is not going to go in.
You like that right there, Frank?
Beautiful lag putt. Great pace.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. And a stout par 4 here at East Lake. The 13th. It's 476 yards. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Chance to get it close here. Just a well-played approach shot right there. Only about 10 feet away and a good look at birdie here. These putts keep the round together. Stacking birdies, yes. That's how you put a score on the board. So 2 straight and headed in the right direction. Backing up that long 13th hole, we now arrive at the 14th, and this too is a challenging par 4, Frank.
Tough fairway to hit because of the pitch from the left side of the fairway to the right side of the fairway. No fairway bunkers to worry about, but
that's gone right.
If you watch the Tour Championship over the years, you'll find the majority of the field live in that right rough. It's the most difficult part of playing this downhill par 4.
Where are we going to stop? 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 In the rough.
Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. On the green, chance for birdie. Frank, this would jumpstart the round. His 3rd straight birdie.
Good playing.
In the hole for birdie. There are 3 tall pines on the right side of the fairway that force players to hit a fade to get to the best position in the fairway. With a good drive, players can definitely reach this short par 5 in 2. A well-bunkered green poses problems if missed long or short. One of the easiest holes at East Lake. A par here will drop a shot to the field. Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Frankie could make eagle right here with a really good approach shot.
Yeah, well within his reach, too. And Rich, if we just sit back and relax here, I think we're going to see perhaps a very good look at eagle coming up.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green.
Stay on.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
You wonder what he's thinking on that.
Oh, what an incredible shot. Here we are at the 16th now. This picturesque hole providing a commanding view of the Atlanta skyline and East Lake Golf Club. The fairway narrows to 25 yards in width, 278 yards from the tee, making driving accuracy a premium on this long par 4. From here, a mid to long iron is needed to reach the green. 2 large bunkers await errant approaches into a large receptive green that slopes yet again from back to front. Good tee shot right in the short grass. Chance to set himself up for a good scoring opportunity with his second shot here.
See
if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business.
Oh, too much. I think.
Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Just a couple of feet. He's made it. Just 2 holes left here at East Lake, Frank. We have another par 4 set at 455 yards.
That's a poor round. Our class, anything under 20 under on arcade, that's a poor round.
Yeah, this is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. And setting up here in the rough. It makes the green in regulation. And he has it.
A good putt redeems.
That's pretty strong. That's pretty strong.
Now to the final hole here at East Lake Golf Club. And Frank, there aren't too many golf courses that finish with a par 3.
And that's why it's always under a debate whether you should finish on a par 3, especially one of this length. 2s are very, very hard to find on this green. And the reason why there's so many slopes and hollows here, the 2 bunkers, remember the great up and down from Jim Furyk from the right bunker, that's more than possible.
Yes, to ace a hole.
This is it. This is what it comes down to. Somehow make a 3.
We want to ace holes. Okay,
just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. That wraps up another round here at East Lake Golf Club.
All right, guys,
for all of us here at EA Sports, this is Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo saying, Until next time.
Rubinho is always up there. Always up there. Scoring 25 under. We're going to try and beat that. Guys, don't be afraid to join in. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think of the videos. We'll be uploading these to YouTube as well. You can subscribe to me on YouTube, Gannon2K12.
EA Sports in association with the PGA Tour. Hello again and welcome. Rich Slaughter alongside my colleague Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. Getting set to go at the Wetlands Golf and Country Club located along the St. Johns River in the great state of Florida.
That breeze though. Oh, it is just taken.
Good contact, good result.
Just hit 300.
Players still fighting the strong winds out there today. Second shot coming up here at the par 5.
He's just carrying that ball. Woof. He's just killing no shots. Dead.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. The bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
That was very silly.
That is a green in regulation as the approach shot hits the first green. But he is by no means in for par yet. A lengthy putt coming up.
16 on top. Try 16. We're going 63. Let's see how this pans out. No. I'm past.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect.
Repair that.
But it's going to hurt the course.
Now to the second, par 3, 225 yards. Frank, which way is this headed?
Well, judging by his body English, looks like it's heading a little right. There is a bit of green out there, though.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. -1. And really going. We're at the third hole now at the Wetlands. It's a par 4, 460 yards. Frank, you watched the Web.com Tour event down here, and what'd you see when the young bombers came to this hole?
Oh, this is a hole they just love, Rich. You know, it's flat, it's long, and it's straight, so they just tee it up, aim it straight at the green, hit it as hard as they can. And some of these guys were just going in with an 8 or a 9 iron. It's quite amazing. And of course, when you go with an 8 or a 9 iron into this hole, you look at 3 more often than not. Should be safely on deck.
Good, clean contact. Nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Oh, that hurts.
Burning edges.
You know, maybe lifted right there, just sort of peaked. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Steady, solid, and at 1 under par right now. Par 3 fourth, 250 yards, and you tee off just in front of the swamp, so golf cart's not going to get you to the green here, is it, Frank?
No, it might need an airboat to go across that. There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. Somehow that managed to miss the bunker, Frank.
I'm going to say that was
like
a bit of skill
for sure.
from there.
Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long.
we look pretty straight. Maybe? Oh, come on.
That is an excellent lag putt right there. Had the speed perfectly.
We ain't looking for lag putts.
And that's in for a par.
We're looking for the glory.
Now to the 5th hole here at the Wetlands. Par 5, 635 yards. A lot going on here, Frank.
The shorter hitters don't really worry about the swampland on the left because it really only cuts in to worry the longer hitters if you want to try and reach this par 5 and 2. So shorter hitters, 2 good shots, set up a wedge shot. Longer hitters, are you straight enough to hit it into the narrowest part of the fairway? That's beyond long.
That is a sensational play right there, and you have to think that the little helping breeze gave that a nice boost.
He can't be that good.
Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone.
Just averted danger right there. Okay. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
Here's a putt for eagle.
It is a putt for eagle, but it's going to be a damn difficult putt. But we have to win. Oh, again.
Looks like he just misread that. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round.
We're lagging.
Collects another birdie with that stroke and goes to 2 under. And water to deal with.
2 choices here, Rich. Lay it up short of the wetlands, or, well, chance it. Brave enough, tee it up, and flash it across the wetlands. For just a mere short iron into this lengthy par 4.
This is carrying that nearly 340 yards.
A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway.
Jeez.
Setting up for another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working.
Settles in over the putt.
Give me a birdie.
Give me well done. Back-to-back birdies.
That's what I want.
Frank, now we get a crack at another par 5. The 7th is 592 yards.
And certainly reachable, especially with a tee shot that follows the shape of this fairway, which is slightly to the left. Good tee shot, you can get home. And those bunkers, if anything, are nicely placed on that left side of the green, actually to protect a shot that goes too far or too left. Rich, there's great drives of the ball. We've seen Norman Nicholas over the years, but that there is just excellent. Lovely full turn, plenty of power, and just piped it.
Made it look easy right there, and he's such a good-looking player. When he's dialed in, swinging the way he is right now, just a pleasure to watch. And a chance for eagle after that perfectly played shot.
This is an awkward length.
Good putt.
The rhythm of that stroke. Didn't try and bash it in the back.
8th hole here at the Wetlands, par 3, 203 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, actually, but you have to have a little look at your yardage book because that front bunker will make this hole look a little shorter to the eye than actually what it plays. Green gets a little narrow as it gets deeper, but flat and, well, I wouldn't say easy. 3 here, not too bad.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Birdie try up next. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Let's take another birdie here.
On the way.
Go in there. You love hearing that.
Oh, yeah, he's going to love that one, Frank. Sensation left.
You know it's going to be a good
just eat that up.
Frank, looking at this par 5 9th hole, it's 621 yards. I need to make birdie here. What's the best way to go about it?
Well, if you're a long hitter, then there's a chance you can reach this par 5 and 2, Rich. But really the best way to make birdie here, good tee shot, and then contemplate the layup in between the first 2 bunkers. There's a nice section of fairway, and that's not going to leave you much in for that third shot. A green that's very receptive. So really, birdie can be made the hard way. Wedge and a putt.
Oi. Oi.
Get down. Lay down.
Get down and lay down.
Lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Now. I'm going to give a little click to the right. And see what it gives me. See what it gives me.
8 under on the day.
Get in, boy.
Excellent front side. Trying to keep it going here on the second 9.
He's just playing beautifully, hitting so many good shots, giving himself so many opportunities. Can he keep it going?
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know.
Away.
Good line, good pace.
14.
Might have a chance.
20. Oi.
So a long putt there.
Pace
He
is
just
right.
didn't read it quite right. For par. That's a solid par putt.
Starting out the back 9 of the par.
Par 4-11. Frank, we're looking at 443 yards.
Yeah, the Wetlands Golf Course is a really good driving course. This is another example here, Rich, where the fairway's just wide enough to reward a good tee shot, and then those 2 bunkers don't really come into play. But Wetlands becomes very difficult when you just start to stray a little bit off the fairway. And then you start to see why those bunkers are put there.
Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Locked in on the read and the speed.
That was good. That was good. Oh,
It's amazing. It doesn't matter how close it goes. It's an extra shot. It will definitely hurt.
So they'll tap in. Did the job right there. So on this back 9, we started with a par 3, then a par 4, and now we get to a par 5. The 12th is 576 yards.
A nice blend of holes there that you've just referenced. 11 bends to the left, consequently 12 will bend in the other direction. Good drive required. From there, just setting up perhaps 7 iron, 6 iron into a green that's sort of fairly uniform in shape and should present a birdie with a good second shot.
Try and calm that breeze a little bit.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
All right.
Frank, what has stood out for you watching this player into these wins?
A lot of smart decisions. Not trying to fight the win, using it, and really just a lot of good strikes, one after the other.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just a lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
No way! He holed it, right?
Great pitch up.
Here we go at the par 4 13th, 452 yards. What's the best angle of attack?
The straight line really is the best way here, like a lot of holes on the golf course. But straight, as we know, is not often easy. Fairway does start to widen up the further out there you get it. So for the longer hitters, this hole actually plays relatively easy. For the shorter hitters in that narrow area, that'll leave you a lengthy second shot where you just might have to bisect the two front greenside bunkers.
Can't ask for much more. Right in the fairway here at 13.
Ready for a second shot, trying to knock it on the green.
Alright, I'm gonna go 9-9 here. Not 175 yards is a bit too much.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good looking birdie.
It's at sneaky distance.
Is it?
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Moving on to the tricky 14th here at the Wetlands. It's 204 yards, but there is plenty of trouble out there. 14th hole here at the Wetlands. A dangerous par 3 comes in at 204 yards. There's some trouble out there.
And this is where you have to readjust your focus. If you start looking right or left of this green, you see all the problems that could come in and prevail. Instead, just look at that front bunker. Try and fly your tee shot over that, somewhere around the front edge of the green, maybe 3 or 4 yards on, and then the hole becomes that much easier.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Too much. Too much.
Wow, he got robbed.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
This for par. He'll take par and move on. Final par 5 on the backside here at the Wetlands, 590 yards.
This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Long drive, but a bad lie.
Wicked.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Oh, this is going to be rough. Get it? Funny. Bad jokes.
So missed the fairway, and now he's back where he needs to be.
Yeah, minimize the problems.
Frank, really good chance from this position
again,
to make a
guys,
birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a
videos.
green light special.
Good or bad.
Inside 20 feet, never bad.
Yeah, 18 feet to be exact.
But these are killing me, these putts. That's a good line, though. That's a good line.
Oh, 5 birdies for the day. What a performance.
Dustin.
Making our move to the home stretch, the 16th. It's a par 4 and a good one at 455 yards.
And a chance to actually get a good run for the clubhouse because the holes are fairly short coming in. So good drive here. Find the putting surface. Really start to roll right here.
Good contact, good result. Not the longest, but not bad. 295 yards in the fairway. We'll settle. Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself, and it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player today.
You like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy?
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But if down breeze, tee it up a little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Without a doubt, that will be on the highlight reel later tonight. Excellent shot.
That is
Par 3 17th, Frank, it's 238 yards.
There's still a chance for birdie here, though.
Guys,
Shapes
let
a
me know
little
what
bit
you
to
thought
the
of that.
player's right.
That was
So
beautiful.
a nice high draw coming in here. Even finding the middle of the putting surface will give you a chance to putt to really any position on this green.
All right. Let's try and recreate some of that magic. Where are you going to fall from?
Good, clean contact and a nice result. And a chance for birdie coming up.
Yeah, tap your heart.
Frank, 2 is nice, but
3 is even better.
3 is even better. I'm straight in here. We're straight in.
Boy, looked like Ben Crenshaw right there. That was smooth and easy, right in the heart.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this is it, Frank, the 18th hole, and On paper, it looks like you can get this one. You can make a birdie because it's only 377 yards.
You're exactly right, Rich. Just a nice drive. Doesn't even have to be a driver here. It's going to set you up really short iron wedge into this short par 4. And well, I always like to finish on a birdie. I know you do too, because a little walk to the clubhouse there on the left, maybe a hot dog or a hamburger.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
It should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Frank, just some great golf here today.
Yeah, that's a round to remember. Not often you play that well and you feel like you were head and shoulders above the rest of the field.
What a thrill to watch. And for Frank Novello and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.
Something like that. But guys, we're going to leave that there. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you like, obviously. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. Have a good one. Peace.